Hey doctor. Yes? Why haven't you done No Man's Sky yet? Oh, I plan on it. I just think it might be a tad bit late. I'm actually going to do another plague vlog in between paychecks. Really? Well, my favorite channel in the entire world just released a super awesome video a little while ago on feminism. Really? Who was it? Bearing? Undoomed? Armored Skeptic? No? No! No, I am not doing that! BuzzFeed Yellow released a video called How Much of a Feminist Are You? It's a group of people taking the feminism test from a few weeks ago. If you cannot tolerate cringe, I'd suggest running fast.
I can explain why 78% to the dollar is not a fully accurate description of the gender wage gap.
It's not a trick question.
Right, I get it, okay.
Do you? What is it?
No, what? Don't test me now, God.
Here we see a beta male in his natural habitat under the threat of the angry feminist for explaining the earnings gap to them.
I feel like the word feminist is like a hot word.
Hot word, shit word. I suppose either works.
I don't think it's like a word that I think of and I'm like, oh, pleasantness.
It's about the equality of both genders.
Fucking watch this. He is saying feminists are unpleasant, directly followed by an unpleasant feminist. Damn it, BuzzFeed, give me a challenge.
Of both genders.
Being aware that it isn't an equal playing field and advocating for that.
You're right, it isn't an equal playing field. Men have longer prison sentences, less education, higher suicide rates, just to name a few. But go on.
I feel like I'm not super read up on what a feminist is.
Here I'll summarize. Feminism is the belief that women should be equal by stacking the playing field in their own favor to achieve total supremacy.
I feel like it's one of those terms that's been hijacked. It's become such a trigger word that people think that it's dirty and that it's bad.
I wonder if that has anything to do with the majority of feminists being dirty and bad.
I situate them with people who protest about female rights all the time. They're very intrusive about their opinions about certain things.
Get on with the fucking show already.
I will probably get a 98% because I think there's 2% wiggle room for the internal misogyny that I still hold.
2% internalized misogyny? This cunt genuinely believes she has internalized misogyny. I love you, BuzzFeed, never change.
I feel like you're gonna judge me no matter what.
Oh, don't agree. If she doesn't judge you, I'll judge the shit out of you.
I would be willing to give up my salary if I had to so that equal pay in the workplace could be a reality. What? Why do I have to give up salary?
I agree.
I'm definitely down to give up some portion of my pay to have some type of equality. I guess I'm socialist or something.
Instead of giving up part of your pay to help a worker that isn't earning as much as you, why don't you help them strive to be better workers to earn promotions? I guess I believe in capitalism, or something.
I can't help but bother when a song includes misogynistic lyrics, even when I otherwise like the song.
My form of protest is not paying for it. You can rap and sing about it all you want, but you're not gonna get my money.
Cover. She just admitted to stealing music from artists. Bam.
I believe it's important to encourage women to negotiate. I wish somebody would have taken me aside and taught me how to negotiate.
What? You do realize that the debate team is a pretty common thing at school, and if not there, you could have simply asked someone how to negotiate properly. You had all the resources at your disposal. Why didn't you take some of that, affirmative action to learn?
I believe Jennifer Lawrence should earn as much as her male co-stars. I think J-Law makes more than her male co-stars.
There we go.
Oh, J-Law had
That's
an
a boss
ass.
bitch right there. I need to be more like her.
You guys do realize that they signed the contracts before taking the role, right? If she had a problem with what she was being paid, it should be her responsibility to take action. J-Law apparently did.
This one. I believe that women who possess certain types of privilege are responsible for advocating for women who don't have their level of privilege.
Now what privileges would those be? Hello?
I do not think a movie should be released unless it's passed the Bechdel test. I don't know what that is.
Bechdel test.
Well, that's just silly. What if the movie is focused on the professional career of a boxer? There's no reason to have two women talking to each other about anything other than the boxer. Let me propose a question to the Bechdel test. What if you have one female character and one gender-fluid character? What if the gender-fluid character is female at the beginning of the conversation, and then they talk about going to Paris together, therefore passing the Bechdel test? Now, halfway through the conversation, this gender-fluid person shifts into being a man. Does the movie then fail the Bechdel test retroactively?
If it's not needed.
What do you mean it's not needed?
I don't know.
Do you know of a world without no women in it?
He didn't say he believes in a world without no women in it. He simply stated that it isn't needed in all movies, just the same as vitamin C isn't needed in every single meal. But imagine a world without vitamin C. Think about all the runny noses.
Women should be allowed to apply for a job if they fulfill 60% of the job requirement.
Nobody, and I repeat, Nobody should work at a job they only possess 60% of the requirements for.
I wish I could be as confident as like men who really don't know anything sometimes.
You may not have that confidence, but you certainly have Donald Trump levels of smug.
I believe a woman is a woman if that is what she calls herself, regardless of her physical attributes and makeup.
Agree.
Agree. Now, I've actually seen this test, and it tells you the same thing no matter what your score is, so I do find the results to be completely pointless, so I'll cut the video short here. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for a chance to be my next cadaver.
I think that it's important for us to all come together.
That's called egalitarianism!